Plaintiff Rhonda Hodges says she and the defendant were friends for over 10 years, which is why she was shocked when the defendant attacked her a few months ago. Rhonda claims the attack occurred after the defendant falsely accused Rhonda of setting up her brother to get shot at. Rhonda suing her for car repairs and a rental car. Defendant Tanika Parker says Rhonda always insisted that she never knew Tanika's brother. However, on the day in question, Rhonda claimed that Tanika's brother had been flirting with her, which Tanika found strange, considering she claimed to not know her brother. And that's why Tanika believed that Rhonda had her brother's house shot up. Tanika's countersuing for concert tickets and defamation.
All rise. This court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Greg Mathis presiding. You may now be seated.
Start with you.
Yes, Tanika and I had been friends for over 10 years. We worked together and we were really good friends. We hung outside of work, and when she actually went to a different job, we still stayed in contact. So I was really shocked when she actually attacked me on July the 10th out of the blue. So on July the 10th, she came over my house and she asked me if I wanted to go to a bar with her. I didn't want to go to the bar because it wasn't really my cup of tea, but I went with her anyways. On the way, she kept asking me if I knew her brother. And I said, I don't know who your brother is. She showed me a picture of him and she kept mentioning him, and she was acting a little strange in the car. So when we pulled in the parking lot and she opened the door and she said, you set my brother up. You almost got my brother killed, and I'm gonna beat your A. And she jumped out the car. She started kicking the doors. Pounding on the doors. Then she came on my side and she tried to grab me. She hit me, she spit on me, and then she started kicking the doors. And then that's when the security came out and grabbed her.
Okay. Did you call the police?
I did call the police that night.
Did they talk with her?
No, I didn't want to file any charges against her because she's my friend, and I felt like that just wasn't her. I was so frozen. I was really hurt during the whole time. It just was so far from her character. I did reach out to her brother on Facebook, the picture and everything, and I have the message that he...
About what? What is his message regarding?
So I reached out to him and I asked him, if he was Tanika's brother, and I asked him, if he knew what she was talking about. And that's when he said that she had some mental illness and depression.
Ma'am, let me hear from you.
So yes, I've known Ms. Hodges for 10 years. And when I met Ms. Hodges, I asked my brother, did he know her? And he said, yes, I know her. Stay clear from her. I heard she wasn't cool. And even his best friend, who knows Rhonda very well.
When did they tell you this?
This was like maybe a year after Rhonda and I met. I asked my brother.
And how long has that been? 9
years.
9 years ago.
9 years ago.
You were told that you should not associate with her because of what? I should not associate
myself with her because she's scandalous. She's known for setting people up, and she's a gold digger and very much.
Oh my God, are you serious right now? For setting people up?
And I thought you didn't know. So how did you find him on Facebook? Because we don't have the same name. Okay. So I'm curious.
That is
but you say you didn't know.
Curious
That's
too.
crazy.
Yeah,
I'm curious.
Too.
That is crazy. That is so crazy.
I'm curious of how you could maintain a strong relationship with a person for 9 years when your own brother told you she was scandalous, she sets people up, and all these other destructive things that she does to people. Why did you thought you would be special?
Despite what my brother had told me and his friend,
you were special.
Despite of that, I met her through work. So she was always nice. We always got along.
My point is, you didn't believe your brother?
I didn't believe him.
Okay, well, I understand
I didn't
now.
believe him.
All right, you believe him now?
I believe him now.
Took you 9 years?
Yes, sir.
All right, good enough. She says she believes you're scandalous and you set people up and all the other things.
And mine, I asked, she said she never knew my brother when I originally asked her 10 years ago.
Okay.
Or 9 years ago. But I do have a written statement from my brother stating that he met her in 1997.
Let's see your written statement. As I'm looking at his text, and he acts like he doesn't know. All right, ma'am. What happened? You tell me what happened that time.
So we went to the bar, and as she parked, she stated, "Oh, your brother had been flirting with me." And I'm thinking like, well, I thought you didn't know my brother. You know, so and it was already a whole bunch of stuff going on prior to this event happening because my brother's home did get shot up, and being the big sister that I am, I assumed that she had something to do with my brother's home getting shot up, and thank God nothing happened to him.
What made you think that?
Because she said she never knew him. All of a sudden, she said that my brother had been flirting with her on Facebook.
And so therefore,
And just like, how did you contact my brother?
Hey, listen, I'm just trying to understand your logic. You said because she lied about even knowing him, somehow that equals she had his house shot
Well,
up.
prior, she was scandalous. She was known for setting people up for money.
You told me that. What evidence do you have that she shot your brother's
I
house
have
up?
no evidence, but like
So
I said,
why are you making this up?
I assumed that she had something to do with my
Why?
brother's house getting shot up
Because she
stated,
lied about knowing him.
Exactly. Not only that,
All right.
she has
Let's
done
get
several
to the,
things.
Let's get to the damage
Okay.
of the car.
Okay. I did slap her. I take accountability for the fact that I slapped her, but I did not damage
Why
her
did
car.
you slap her?
I slapped her because I thought she had something to do with my brother's home getting shot up.
Okay. And you made a police report?
I did.
Let's
Well,
see.
actually, I didn't press any charges, but I did
No.
get,
Did you make a report?
I don't have the report.
There's nothing that says this happened on July 10th?
I filed the restraining order against her, and it states that what happened on July 10th as well.
About your car?
Yeah.
All right, let's see it. Because she's admitting to slapping you, but she says she never touched your car.
I haven't even seen any damages or what I supposedly did. I didn't touch her car.
Well,
All
Your
right.
Honor,
You
I did
read. I
try
don't
to
see
reach out
anything
to
where it
her.
says car. You read it. You read the car part to me.
Okay.
That you because when you do get a restraining order, you tell the judge or the prosecutor exactly why.
Okay.
You list all the things the person has done to you in order to get it. Because you have to prove that one is necessary.
Sorry. I don't think I have brought the copy.
You have pictures of your car.
I do not have. I have my statement of when I took my car into the shop.
Okay. And what date is that?
I took my car into the shop. I believe that was actually August the 30th, I believe. Yeah.
Nearly a month and a half later?
Yeah, but it wasn't anything that kept my car from not running or anything like that. It was just the damages to the doors and the scratches and the...
Why did you wait a month and a half?
I had to make arrangements to actually drop it off. So when I first went in to
Okay,
get
so it took you nearly a month and a half to arrange to drop your car off.
Yes.
Good enough.
Okay.
All right. So far, you haven't proven that she did anything to your car, and what you just told me, I find unreasonable.
She jumped out the car. She started kicking the doors. Pounding on the doors. Then she came on my side and she tried to grab me. She hit me, she spit on me, and then she started kicking the doors. And then that's when the security came out and grabbed her.
Plaintiff Rhonda Hodges was friends with the defendant until a few months ago, when out of the blue the defendant attacked her and damaged her car.
Did you find on that where you told the prosecutor when you were seeking the protection order?
I think one of my documents is missing. I do apologize.
One of your documents?
Yeah, but I do also have the email
No, we're talking about that.
Okay.
One of the documents, when they gave you your restraining order, is now missing. And it is that exact document that says, I want a restraining order because she damaged my car. That's the document missing. That's the only document missing, is the one that makes reference to the car.
Yeah, I apologize. It
Okay.
is.
All right. Because you did tell me you had it.
Yeah, one of...
We're going to
That's
take a
not
minute
here.
because that's very important that you had stated, as you say, when seeking a restraining order, you say, and that's what people do, you say all the dangerous things someone has done to you. And that's certainly just as dangerous as slapping you, putting $4,000 worth of damage on your car.
I did reach out to her as well, and I
I
haven't
understand. I'm going to let you find what you told me you have. That's all. Because everything else you've said about your car doesn't make sense.
Okay.
I'll let you take it and do it.
Stay seated. This court is back in session.
All right, ma'am. So give me all the papers you have regarding the petition.
I do apologize. I did leave that other part of the restraining order where it shows the reason
Let
why.
me see what
so
you do have.
I have that.
Because you, I don't know why you left the most important part.
May I say something, please?
Yes.
That restraining order we actually went to court for, and it was denied.
Yeah, it was denied because you said that you never hit me. You also said that you never even touched my car.
But it was denied just like
Yeah,
I
it was
didn't touch your
denied
car.
because
So
because
where's your proof that I touched your car?
because the judge
Where's your
said
proof?
since then that you
Where's
haven't
the
actually
proof?
caused a threat.
Where's the proof?
Yeah.
Order
Even your
on
best friend
request.
even says
you
that
don't
you
have
have
your
issues.
request here. You don't have anything showing why you want one. And the order doesn't mention a car at all. It just says pretty much stay away. What is that?
This is
Let's
just
see.
a civil suit. So,
This is your request to go to small claims court.
Right.
It has nothing to do with your restraining order. Anything else regarding the restraining order?
No.
Okay. And you claim you did nothing to the car.
No, sir.
And you didn't go to the police at all.
I did call
after
the police.
You called them, but you didn't get a report.
I didn't file any charges.
Just
yet.
a report. I didn't say charges.
Yeah.
A report. You can get an incident report.
They gave me
without
like a
filing-
little number that.
Pardon me?
They gave me a card and it has like an incident number on it. But when I told them that I was advised that she had mental issues, they said they didn't want to file any
Incident report?
They gave me a card with an incident number on it.
And do you have that
I
card
don't have
today?
it on me.
All right. And they never gave you a report, just an incident number.
Right.
Okay, so
And,
you've received these things, but you brought every single possible piece of evidence today except for those two pieces. That would prove the car damages. And the car damage that you are alleging, you didn't take it in for a month and a half because you couldn't make arrangements.
As far as the mental, she's trying to say I have mental illnesses, and my brother said that. That's incorrect. I was never diagnosed with any mental illnesses at all, but I do have anger management issues, and that's why Miss Rhonda here got slapped. So I could go ahead and give you proof of
What do
my
you have? Let's
classes
see.
where I am currently seeking help.
And the thing that makes this believable, ma'am, is because she's admitting to assaulting you.
Yeah.
That's enough to get you a
have no
lawsuit.
reason to lie.
And you're not suing for that. But that's enough for you to have gotten something. Why she's going to admit to that?
Yeah, so I'm countersuing.
Anger overview. All right.
Yes, and I'm taking
This is
classes because
diagnosed.
I have anger issues. And I apologize for slapping you.
Okay.
I do. But you're not going to sit there and lie on me and defame my
But I also
character as
have
if
an
I have a
email
mental
from
illness.
Tanika, and she's going back and forth, and she's not saying that she didn't damage my car. And I asked her if she was willing to make some kind of arrangements to make a payment or anything.
Where's that?
It basically states right here, I would like to know if you're willing to make.
She said, I don't know. I'll think about it.
And I asked her about my tickets, I believe, in that
I'm not
email
paying
as
for
well.
nothing.
Because I didn't do
Towards the
nothing.
bottom of the email,
I would like to know if you're willing to pay for the car damage you caused my car.
she said she's not willing to pay for anything.
Because I
and
didn't
then
do
she
nothing.
said that I needed to
I
reimburse
slapped you,
her
that's
for the
it. I didn't
ticket.
damage your car.
Here you go.
I have anger issues. And I apologize for slapping you. I do. But you're not going to sit there and lie on me and defame my
But I also
character as
have
if
an
I have a
email
mental
from
illness.
Tanika, and she's going back and forth, and she's not saying that she didn't damage my car.
Plaintiff Rhonda Hodges was friends with the defendant until a few months ago, when out of the blue the defendant attacked her and damaged her car.
Still haven't proven, ma'am. Your testimony has been way too inconsistent. Now, your counterclaim for defamation, once again,
Is
and
$1,000.
concert tickets.
Yes. Rhonda and I, prior to everything else, Rhonda and I, we actually purchased concert tickets together. Went to her house, but I paid for the tickets with my card. After the incident happened, she stated that she was not going to give me any money because of the damages to her car, which I didn't do. So she took the tickets and took her friends that weren't even going with me to the concert.
All right. Ma'am, what do you say about the tickets?
She did come over to my house, and she did purchase tickets. She purchased them through my email account. So when she reached out to me after everything happened, and she said, I want my tickets, I asked her if she was willing to make any arrangements to pay for my car. She said she wasn't going to pay for anything, so I kept the tickets.
All
And I
right.
have proof that I paid for the tickets right here.
All right, let's see it, please. And of course, your defamation is because she and your brother referred to mental
Not just
issues?
my brother. My brother was mad at me because he just has issues with me also.
He was very descriptive, ma'am.
And I also have
and
another
you're admitting
email.
to anger problems, so I'm going to conclude they haven't defamed you there. And I have to dismiss your claim today regarding the car because I'm going to conclude you don't have the evidence and your stories did not make sense. So your claim is dismissed, and I'm going to grant you your tickets. $175 is your judgment. Have a good day.
Thank you.
I'm just moving forward, and I don't want anything to do with her ever again. She's a liar. A liar.
You got found
and
to
she
be
has
a
mental
liar.
issues.
You got found to
There
be a
you go.
liar.
Your mental
Fire
issues.
car damages.
Bye.
Ditto.